Hello and welcome. These are horse racing selections for Wednesday, the 30th of July. Glorious Goodwood, in my words, day 2, Galway Festival, day 3. Alright, got some stuff to play for Wednesday. I thought it was going to be a Galway dominant day, but that's not quite how it's worked out. There's a bit of both. And I'm doing a £17 stake. So we need to do the review. There's 2 bets, I should say, as well. The review of Tuesday, which won't take long because it was 14 on and 0 back. But let's do that. And then, aims to be Swifty tonight. Not good enough. The pace really held up quite well in that race. There wasn't loads coming from the back, and both my horses weren't close. Similar in that Goodwood Cup race. Scandinavia was the right one to be on, so Ryan Moore got it wrong. But again, there wasn't the O'Brien pair with the front 2, but there wasn't much coming back from the back on that one. So no good. That wasn't good enough. Just stuck wide the whole way round. Really did not get the run of the race. I wouldn't rule it out. Backing it, looking at it next time, but it just ran further than most of the other horses in the race. And then Speckled Meadow well backed in, but no good. So went on for 7s. So we got nothing back there. And then 2 other horses to mention. Ancient Rome, no good in that 120 race. And then Emily Love went off about half that price. And very, very close up. I thought 1 point over that final jump might get there, but ended up finishing 3rd. 7 runners because it was a non-runner, so we got nothing. 14 on nothing back puts us £30.50 up for the week, but we're risking 17 for Wednesday. So we won day 1, we lost day 2. Let's see day 3. Okay, so we've got 1 Yankee and 1 combination double bet, or we'll get onto the combination double bet traumas in a minute, but here's the Yankee for the day. So I've got 3 Goodwood and a Sandown, and then at Galway we've got a combination double. So starting off 155 Goodwood, quite a few bookies paying 4. Arabian Dusk, the only niggle for me is the step up back to 7. It's tried it once, didn't really like it, you would say, but it was seasonal reappearance. So I'm giving another try for Arabian Dusk for stepping up, because actually from a 6 furlong point of view, it's got the best form in the race. If he only niggles the step up an extra furlong, I think it's worth having a spin on that, particularly with bookies paying 4 places. But you will notice we haven't got a lot of big prices on this one, so that's 12s. I think I need to write that in a darker colour for tomorrow. 230 Goodwood, Argentine Tango in the Molecombe, only 8 runners, and I don't particularly like the draw, and that's the only niggle on that one. There's always niggles and everything. Niggle on that one's a draw, but everything else I quite like about the horse. And I'm just hoping with 8 runners in the Molecombe, because sometimes there has been a few more. Sometimes it's 8. I think might have been last year was 15 or something. But I'd rather not be drawn 1 because I think high numbers are probably better. But it's just whether or not this horse, with only 8 runners, can actually get a prominent position early doors. And if that is the case, might be able to overcome the draw. 455 Goodwood Blueprints got some decent form over course and distance. The niggle for that one is it ran an absolute duffer last time out, and I think it's been on a break, a little mini break since then. 8 o'clock Sandown, so we've got our first non-Galway Goodwood horse of the week. Questionable, some people might think it is. 8 o'clock Sandown. I like the profile. It's the kind of profile I like where last time out, which is only the first time it's run this season, it didn't do anything. I think you could definitely suggest that the ground was too fast on that day. The stable's in better form now, and I prefer the jockey booking on it. I think is it Jack Dougherty's on it. I think the form from last year would suggest that this horse can be competitive. So questionable is in 11s. So the bet is 25p each way Yankee, and 450p win singles. 750 is the bet. Sky the best bookmaker for extra places. Then Hills, Betfred, Ball Sports, Coral, Paddy or Betfair. Any one of those 6 are next best. That is 750 bet 1. And the second bet We know that Flutter Group are making it difficult to do combination doubles, so yeah, you might have to put these on individually if you're using either Paddy, Betfair or Sky, unless they've changed their minds this week. I haven't had a look in the last 24 hours. But yeah, there's 4 big field handicaps at Galway. The first 2, I just didn't have any sort of view on it at all. So I've left it alone. So we're starting off with the Galway plate. Gordon Elliott does well here. He has 7 running in the race, more if reserves get in. And these 3 finished something like 2nd, 3rd and 5th last year. So it's not as simple as this, right? But in general speak, you could say, well, hang on, if 3 of them finished in the top 5 last year, surely at least one of the 3 will run a similar race this time. All different sort of jockey bookings, interesting jockey bookings at that as well, in terms of who's riding what, in terms of as much as you would go with the jockey bookings. It's Chemical Energy, I forget his name, young lad, Staples, £7 claim. I think it's his first ride for Gordon Elliott, but he's had a couple of winners for Gavin Cromwell, so I'm not put off by the unknownness of him. I think he's had 3 wins in 22 runs this season. So yeah, we're gonna play the 3 that ran well last year. All sorts of slightly different profiles in there, but yeah, Gordon's playing for prize money. Let's see if we can get these guys placed when we've got 6 bookies paying 6 places on that race. So Chemical Energy 33s, Duffel Coat 33s, Zanahiyr 16s. There is a lot more to it than those horses, but that's an overview. I don't want to be here all night. 8:20, again, we're in a similar sort of territory. Last Ammo ran I can't remember if it won or ran really well in the race 2 years ago. Back for more, stable switch is the watch out. And then Jacobet Cavan similarly had a stable switch back to originally it was with Paul Hennessy, then it went to Emmett Munners, back with Paul Hennessy. This ran really well in the race last year. Basically it's £2 higher, and last year it went off 11-4 favourite and it was second. This year it's looking at 16-1, so there's definitely value in the price. We did have a bit of previous on this race last year because we had Bustleton that was well backed in, put up at a very big price, well backed in as a nice winner. But just because you've had previous doesn't mean it matters. Yesterday, that was the first Tuesday Galway Goodwood I've lost on the channel. I've won on the previous 3 Tuesdays of Galway Goodwood. So I didn't want to tell you that before because I jinxed it, but it didn't matter anyway because I still lost. But anywho, so both of those basically have got previous in this race. So yeah, again, more to it than it's nice. That's just literally if you run in the race before run well. Yeah, cool, we'll put that in. It's not quite like that. But it makes it seem like that for this bet. Anywho, that's the play. 6 times 50p each way doubles, so 6 different combinations of double bet there, and 5 times 35p, so just smaller than normal channel stake because we've got multiple horses. 5 times 35p each way singles. That means it's 9.50 is best. Sky are better because I think they're 6 on both. But in order to get that 6 on the Galway plate, you want Paddy 365, Betway, Boyle Sports, or Betfair. 9.50, 17 total. That's it. All right, that is me. Hope you enjoyed your week so far, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.